My ex is sabotaging my social life. I want to vent a little bit about some things that my ex has been doing lately and how it's impacted my college experience so far. When we broke up, my ex, 18 female, and I, 19 male, had been dating for exactly a year. However, it was around the 7-month mark when things started to feel just generally off. She wouldn't want to be around me unless I asked. She was also just generally cold towards me and would snap at me about seemingly small things, such as me standing in her way or vocal stimming. I would always apologize for it and make it up to her, but it still really hurt me every time, as if there was something fundamentally wrong with me. We both have autism and ADHD, however, I'm a lot more socially awkward than she is, and it often felt like she resented me for not being as socially adept as she was. One day, I called to confront her about the way that she'd been treating me, and then she responded that she essentially had fallen out of love with me months ago and saw me more like a friend. Even though this really hurt me, I knew that the relationship hadn't been working, and this was the best possible way that we could have broken up. However, a few days later, she called me crying about how she wasn't ready to break up and still wanted me, and I felt guilty and still wanted her too, so I said that I'd be willing to try again. I talked with my friends about it, and they helped me realize that she didn't actually want me. She just wanted to feel loved and have someone support her emotionally. After this, she made a complete 180 and said, "Hey, I'm going on a cruise with my best friends. I think that we should just be friends." After that, I was crying in my bed for that whole week while she partied in Mexico. Fast forward to now, we've both started at the same college, which I knew was a bad idea. I remained friendly with her, and for a little bit she was nice to me, but things started getting weird around the 3-week mark. She started getting cold towards me again, which made me really anxious and uncomfortable. And what was even worse was that whenever she'd hang out with people when I wasn't there, those people started to become cold towards me too. This made me extremely depressed, and ever since that started happening, I stopped eating dinner with my friend group, choosing to eat dinner in my dorm alone now. And now I just spend the majority of my time in my dorm. I was super lonely in high school, and I was really excited for college because I wanted a fresh start. But it feels like she's talking shit about me behind my back, and that's ruined my chance at a fresh start. Something in the back of my mind tells me that I'm just looking to blame someone, and that this whole situation has been my fault the whole time, and that I'm just too socially inept to see it. That completely sucks, to plan to go to college with your girlfriend, and then you break up, and now you're just at the same school together with your ex. I'm sorry, that's really rough. I think you gotta get out of that friend group, my dude. Or if it's not a friend group, you gotta stop hanging out with people that she's hanging out with. I think if I were you, I'd be looking for people to hang out with that don't know your ex. And I know that's easier said than done, but even if she isn't talking shit about you, I would say you should try to develop some friendships that are independent of her and minimize the amount of time that you're spending with her. I mean, the truth is that you just don't need to hang out with her anymore. You're broken up, you can be cordial, and you should be cordial, but you guys don't have to run in the same circles anymore. It's not high school. If I can rant for a second about like early college friendships and friend groups, you do like always end up finding your people, but I remember those first couple months spending time with this group of people where everyone just hated each other and everybody was talking shit because everybody wants friends and not everybody has found who they actually want to hang out with yet, so they're just hanging out with anybody. I don't know, it felt like the first couple months of my first year of college was just this like messy, just shit talking everybody. It's probably not everybody's experience, but I just remember being a part of this friend group that just would not stop self-destructing. And I mean, just thinking about you, I can't imagine having an ex-girlfriend on top of that in a friend group at my college that is just like potentially bad-mouthing me to other people. That just sounds miserable, and I think you should avoid her. But I think college can absolutely still be the fresh start that you want. I'm sure your school is at least large enough to where you can get some distance from her. But it's gonna work out. Go make some other friends. You're gonna be fine.